Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to my Isengard campaign for Divide and Conquer with the AGO and the submod. Once again, Gondor is attacking us at Calenardhon. Hanon and Captain Iolaus is coming in with some pikes, some spears, some swords, and some clansmen and guardsmen, and even Blackroot Vale archers, and even ballista. But this army isn't that scary, not as scary as the previous army, and the reinforcement troops are not that scary either. And some of you suggested that I should move my catapult to a different location whenever in the next fight versus Gondor, because I could have moved them to a better spot. So I need to try and do that. Remains to be seen though if we want to fight on the square in this battle or if we want to fight at the walls. Because we have the towers, and we could probably use the catapult at the towers as well if we're lucky. It remains to be seen. Things are in motion. I certainly hope that this is their last attack for quite some time. We have reinforcements on the way. They're sitting in this fort at this moment. But for now, we need to deal with this army and destroy them. Let's go in, let's take them down. We are once again defending Calenardhon. Let's start deployment. They are attacking over here. They have 2 units of ballista. I don't think they're gonna break through. They didn't manage to do that the last time. I wonder if we could maybe put the catapults here. If we could, that would be really quite nice. Can we actually move them a bit? They're stuck here, but if we can move the catapults on this little hill here, I think we're gonna be able to do solid works against them here. If the catapults, can we move them here or something? Okay, you know what, catapults, stay where you are. Let's move some of the... I could be wrong here, but I'm gonna try. We want to fight here with the towers if we can. I don't think their ballistas are going to be able to break through here. My ballista here can stay at the square for safekeeping. The catapults is far more destructive than the ballista, so let's try and use that. Let's see. The archers can actually stay on the wall if they want to. 164 here, that's pretty damn solid. Crossbows, if you can stand over there, feel free to do that as well. Javelins, we do not have any. Let's get some orc fighters here. Somewhere. Yeah, stand over there. And one over there. One can stand over here. Just stay where you are. One of the raiders are going to stand here, and another raider unit are going to stand somewhere around here. Okay, who we haven't sent these... Okay, they're standing over there. Okay, well then, let's do it. Let's go. Let's start the battle. I'm gonna pause the recording here because their ballistas are going to fire every bit of ammunition that they have, so I'll see you when they have fired every bit of ammunition that they have. It seems that one of their ballista has stopped working here, so in order to keep this battle from just not starting, we have to go out with one of our units and just do something here in order to start their attack. Otherwise they're gonna stand here all day. Look at these guys here. They have some kind of glitches going on here. They're not firing, and if they're not firing, these guys won't move. So we're just gonna shut them down and make the battle start. That's what we're gonna do here. So get in there and go for a charge. Just stop them in their tracks. There we go. Hopefully this is gonna make them act. It looks like it has activated them. Let's see if we're lucky here. We might even be able to destroy these guys before they move in. These guys are out of ammunition, but these guys are not, because they've glitched out. Let's move forwards a bit here. Try and shut these guys down as fast as we possibly can. There we go. Fight them. Okay, so the positioning is this. We have one army here, and one here. We're going to try and squeeze them in here. We want to have them in a circle in here. Let them move in and fight them over here, because the catapult is standing over here in this position. I couldn't get any better position than this. It's really tough and it's really close quarters here for the catapults to be in, but I think this is the best position for them to be at. So if their army is here, we should be able to do devastating damage to them. It looks like we are able to actually utterly and soundly destroy this ballista unit, which is really quite great. Good news. The Gondor pikemen are closing in now. We're not going to be able to stop that. If we kill the last guy and try and run away. Would like to try and save this unit if possible, because we want to retrain them later. Remember, these guys have the extra upgraded armor, and that is something we want to use if we can. Let's fast forward. Keep running, guys. Get inside. If they manage to go inside with the ram, it doesn't really matter. We're going to destroy them. Ideally, the more forces that comes through here, the better. You are the ones, the spearmen are the ones with the siege tower. I think this siege tower is going to be destroyed by the towers. That is what I'm thinking here. Fire at will, every one of the guys on the wall. You can move to a better position. This is the area where they try to push through. 40% they managed to do on me. Just fire at will. They did have some ladders, and they are over here. Sell swords. Could be quite problematic, but if we you know what, stay here. Fight them in melee. I think you're going to beat them on the walls. Just go in melee there versus the sell swords. You have tower support and you have upgraded armor. You're probably going to take some losses here, but just beat them. Just the siege tower is done. It's not going to fire. That's good. Feel free to fire at the crossbows. They're quite scary. Sending even more sellswords up on the wall, but as I've said, the towers are gonna make us win here, this battle here. I'm pretty damn sure. Just continue to try and weaken their stronger troops. The spearmen, the farmer pikemen. We do not really care for the farmer pikemen, do we? No, not really. Yeah, they're dropping quite fast here. We're winning there. Perfect. What we need here is for them to break through, so that my catapult can do the heavy lifting. I mean, yeah, the ram is breaking in. It's reaching the gate, which is great. I think... yeah, they managed to reach the gate. 68 guys remaining. They're getting absolutely destroyed here. Just let them break through. 10%. Keep going, ram. We want to use our catapults here to utterly smash your faces in. That is what we want. Hopefully the catapult can fire from this position down here. I really think it should be able to. But you can never know with Medieval 2 and its engine. 35 remaining of the sellswords. We're destroying them here easily. They should break soon. I'm thinking that they should. These guys have survived. They could stand here as an extra guarding unit for the catapult. Stand over there somewhere. 74% on the gate. Still they're fighting. They're broken now though. Okay, ignore them. Form up over here. Fire at will on everyone that is coming here. If you can reach the spearmen, feel free to fire at them as well. They're broken through. Are they going for the ladders? They could. Rohirrim going in. You can move in. Orc fighters. We want to make sure that they come in and that we're going to block them in this area here. I don't like this Rohirrim though. I'm kind of afraid of them. You can move forwards a tiny bit here. They're going in here. That's actually good. Fight the Orc fighters there. That's perfectly fine with me. You two keep focusing down the spearmen. If they're going for the ladders, we don't want them to go for the ladders. Keep focusing them down. The rest of their army is going in through the main gate, which is exactly what we want. You're going in, you're drawn into combat now. That is good, actually. Feel free to start fighting. Foreman pikemen are probably going to waver and break soon. The rest are coming in. We're going to wait with the catapult until their entire army is inside. And the spears are coming in here as well. Perfect. Wait a little longer before we send in the fighters here. Wait a little longer. If we don't need to send them in, we're not going to. Feel free to fire at the Black Vale archers, because that's probably one of their strongest. Just fire in there. Hopefully you should be able to fire. Just turn around and fire. This is, you have a perfect angle here. Surely at least 2 of you should be able to fire here. Come on, why are you doing a 360 spin? Come on. Fire where you're standing. You do not need to move here. You do not need to move. You can fire where you're standing. Please do. Okay, it seems that we are loading up some shots. I hope that we're not firing at the Rohirrim. It looks like we are going to fire at the Rohirrim, which is not the target we want to fire on. We want to fire here. Ah, solid shot right into our own troops. Jesus Christ. I don't want to move forwards here because I don't want to get stuck with the catapult. We could possibly move forwards here, but I mean, we should be able to hit the targets from this position. This is better. This is far greater. We're now firing in here. That's exactly what we want. Go into guard mode. Orc fighters, stand your ground. Do not let them push through. There we go. The catapult is loading up their shots. Let's take a look at the amount of destruction this should do to their armies here. Let's take a look. Oh, that is beautiful. I do love seeing this. Archers, you can possibly try and fire or something. If you can, I'm not sure you can. Crossbows, I'm not sure you can fire either. Just stand there. The catapults will do the job here. Oh, look at that. We're still killing some of our own troops here, but it doesn't matter, does it? I think we actually might want to send down one of the archers down here. Just to block, because these guys are not... They're starting to... Yeah, they're a little bit shaking from the catapult shots here. These guys are holding firmly, and look at that. Some more shots straight into their forces here. Total and utter carnage going on right here. Just keep going, catapults, and this should be over soon. This defeat doesn't seem certain. Dude, just be quiet. We're winning this battle. Look at that. This was a solid shot here, but the other two were not that solid, but we're getting there. We're getting the kills we want to. Still some friendly fire, but it's just orc fighters. Nothing really important. Where's my general, actually? He's on the wall here. He can actually move down a bit here. Oh my lord. What happened there? Some more destruction. Exactly what we want. Feel free to fire down in there if you want to. Let's try and move you guys over here and see if we can get some shots in. Not sure that we can, but we're gonna try. Let's see if the catapults can do some more damage. Oh my lord. That was not the best shot in the world, but we did kill some guys. Not the best shots either. Focus here somewhere. Just in the middle, straight in the middle here. My orc fighters here are in combat. They're fighting. These guys are going to stand as the final defense for the catapult. Yeah, ideally General's Bodyguard, those kinds of units are the ones we want to hit. I think we need to send in the archers in here now. Almost. Keep firing though, catapult. They're moving up. They're moving up. Ah, not the best shots in the world. Still not the best shots in the world. Move over here. They're moving up on the walls with their Lambent clansmen. My guy should absolutely slaughter them though, I think. Catapult, surely you should be able to get some good hits here. Don't fire there. Ignore those guys. Fire at the territorial guardsmen there in the middle. You can fire from point blank range. Go. Just go freely. They're sending up some pretty damn solid troops on the walls though. These guys are doing really well here. They're doing really well. They're destroying everything in their path with their upgraded. These guys are not even upgraded. There we go. There we have it. Some solid hits right there. Pretty damn solid hits. 49% of the army has been killed. Kind of wish for better results here. My Uruk-hai crossbowmen are going to be able to hold the lines here for quite some time on the walls. They're sending up their best troops on the walls here. And they might be sending up some Lambent clansmen. Lebeni Marines on the walls here, okay. They're just standing there. We might want to defend here. We don't want them to go up here freely without any competition. Get the archers up there. fight them there. There we go. Some more solid hits. There we go. These guys should probably break soon. Gondor Spearmen, they are winning against my Orc fighters. We might need to send in our general here in the melee, but he's gonna wait. He's gonna be fresh and fight in the end, not now. You're going up to defend against the Lebanon Marines. Get up there. We still have tower support here on the walls. We should win here in the end, even though it's gonna take some time there. We still have one unit of Rohirrim left. I'm surprised about that. That was a solid shot on the spears of Gondor. One more shot, focus down the pikesmen if you can. They still have 17 of them. They're quite scary. Actually, maybe we should wait. Wait with the shooting. Wait for these guys to arrive, and then we will go in. Fighting these guys on the wall here. We should win in the end because we have the tower support. Let these guys come inside before we fire our last shots with the catapult. 37 General's Bodyguard. These guys are holding like champions on the wall. Okay, focus the Lebanon Marines with your last shots. These guys are fighting like monsters, but they're shaken though. It's not a good sign. They're exhausted as well. This is not... we're not entirely sure that this is over. They're just rushing in here. Try and fire at the Lebanon Marines. You need to go into combat here. They're actually just rushing through. That is something I do not like. Yeah, they're stopping my catapult from firing here. They are shaken though. Send in the general. We want to try and break these guys if we can. And so that we can get the last shots off with our catapults. Yeah, they're dropping. How is it looking here? They've sent some farm and pipe. They're trying to just push through here. What are they doing? Farm and pikemen are getting totally destroyed. I have no idea what they're trying to do here. Absolutely no clue. General. These guys should break quite quickly. Go in. Catapult crew. Try and withdraw from here. Get the generals in. They should be able to destroy these guys quite easily. Nice kick to the butt there. Nice kill. These guys should be able to berserk their way through these Lebanon Marines. They're already wavering, actually, which is a good sign. And we're just stopping them in their tracks here at the wall. The towers are still supporting us. This should be a piece of cake victory with the crossbows guarding here with their high defense. And the guys running down from here, they're not doing too well. They're just trying to push through, but they're getting killed quite hard here. The better Marines, 93 remaining. General is in combat with them. Soon we should be able to catch the catapult again. Let's try. Go for the catapult again. I don't think they're blocking us. When we take it, we should be able to fire somewhere around here with the catapult. I do wonder. We could potentially, if we get the ballista crew over here. Let's get the ballista crew over here on this spot. If we get the ballistas here, we should be able to fire on the walls against their elite troops there. Let's move the ballista over there. Let's see if we can do that. Catapult, you're in control again. Let's try and just fire the last shots on the pikes here. Oh, they're pushing again. As soon as we take the control over this, they're pushing. They're trying to push. Where's my general? He is over there. He's not blooded up. Let's take a look and see if we can get a kill with the general. There we go. Keep smashing this Gondorian guy. These guys should break soon. They should. They're totally surrounded. They're fighting one of my strongest units here with the Uruk-hai bodyguards. They shouldn't be able to survive this for too much longer. And the towers are still supporting, but we're really thin here in terms of the strength of our garrison. These guys are moving. We have lost 60% of our army, which is quite a lot. Come on, surely these guys should break soon. And they're fighting to the death. Okay. Enemy general fallen. Hanon has fallen. That is really good news. They should break quite easily now. Take control over the catapult. If you can. You should be able to, because they don't have... Okay, they still have some guys here stopping you from doing it, I think. Gondor Spearmen, everyone seems to be breaking here. Okay, I don't think we need to use the catapult anymore. Send in the general versus the territorial guardsmen here. Just crush the last resistance here in the middle. And let us be done with these Gondorian fools. We just need to try and fire on their elites on the wall here. And then this battle should be over. Try and kill as many as we can. Don't wander too far though. General, I want you to stay in a safe position if you can. Don't get yourself killed. These guys can fight these Lebeni Marines if they want to. They're still just trying to push through. They're gaining some ground, but they have lost so much on the walls here. They've lost so much on the walls. They're still just trying to push through for some reason. Just guard there, bodyguards. Ballista, you are in position. Let's see if we can fire on the walls against these guys here. And then victory should be ours. These guys should break rather quickly once we start firing upon them. These Lebeni Marines, man. What? They're still fighting. I'm surprised. Farm and pikemen coming in now. Let's see if the ballista can get their shots off. We should be able to. We have a nice... Maybe not. It remains to be seen. We could hit this building here. But I think we will hit. It looks like it. There we go. Beautiful shots there. Beautiful shots. They're wavering. For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Keep doing what you're doing, ballista. 37. This is a clunky battle, I have to say. Just fight them there. There we go. We're seeing some breaking. Blackroot Vale archers are broken. General's bodyguard. Try and break these guys as well. They're pretty damn tough. If you can, try and kill as many of these guys as you can. Ballista, fire at these guys. There we go. Missed every shot. But we're trying our best. And on the wall, they're gonna break soon. This battle is over. I'm really surprised that these guys are still fighting. There we go. Come on, break. They're broken. Wonderful. We've lost quite a lot this time as well. They're standing there, they're getting killed by towers. Just retreat, get out of here. These Lebeni Marines are still alive. Go for them, just break them if you can. How is it looking on the wall? They have one, oh, he's dead. They have these guys remaining. That's everything they have. They still have one, I think one ballista crew outside. Yes, they have one over there. Let's send the general over there. He can deal with their last... unit. Everyone is broken except the ballista crew. Let's do this. Let's end this. The captain has died. Captain Iolas has died as well. And the general will finish the job here. We have some of the Uruk-hai bodyguards glitched over there. It doesn't matter. We're going to finish them anyway. These guys are not that tough in melee. So I'm feeling quite confident here. And the general is not even blooded up. So let's move there. And let's destroy the ballista crew. And then victory is ours. And we're sending reinforcements here, thankfully, because we need them. We need them so hard. We're really thinning out here. We need to send even more troops as soon as we can. General, you're over there. Let's just charge these guys in. Go for a charge. Get in there. Oh, these guys are stuck here as well. Everyone is getting stuck. Where's my general? He's all the way in the back. That's good. These guys should get slaughtered quite quickly. Even though my guys are winded, it's not gonna matter. These guys are pretty damn poor in melee. And I don't think they've gotten a single kill on us just yet. I will applaud them if they get a kill on us. They're fighting we're fighting an uphill battle against them, so I mean some bonuses they're probably getting, but it doesn't look like they will get a kill. I don't think so, no. Probably not. And there we go. The battle is over. End the battle. Heroic victory once again here at Calenardhon. If they strike me before we reach with our reinforcements, I'm going to be sad. The Catapult got 522 kills. Uruk-hai archers 348. We need to get the Camp Guard here so that we can start retraining these guys before they run out, because we want these armored guys to be retrained before it's over. Okay, glorious victory here. Wonderful work. Well done. I'm really hoping now that Gondor is going to stay away for a turn, because we need to get these reinforcements from this fort into Calenardhon. Let's exterminate these guys. Come on, do not besiege me once again. They didn't. Good, we have a breather here at Calenardhon. I'm super happy about that. We're gonna have to send in a lot of troops into Calenardhon. Ideally, I want to have a full stack inside of Calenardhon, so just to stop Gondor from attacking me there. Enemy camp sacked. Minas Morgul has been besieged, probably by Gondor. Well done, Gondor. Oh, it's finally happening. Nazgûl join Saruman. Silently, like a whistling wind, the horses swept through the ghostly forest, pounding steadily past trees, bushes, and foliage. The riders were unrelenting, eagerly approaching their destination, drawn to the dark power yonder. I have no idea what that word is. I'm not too good at English because I don't really know what that means. Yonder, if you want to explain for me what it is, please do. To which they were bound. From the top of the Orthanc, the wide valley of Nan Curunir was clearly visible. The eyes searched for that telling dust cloud, that sign that they had arrived. Then, at a distance, near the edge of the forest, the prize showed itself to the watcher. He eagerly descended from the dark tower and began to walk towards the gate of Isengard. The sage-like character silently exited Isengard and stood awaiting the arrival of the horsemen. The defining moment had arrived. The horsemen reached the figure outside the Orthanc and came to a halt. Do excuse me. Oh, God. The leading rider dismounted and the others followed suit. Slowly, he approached the figure. "We have come, Lord Saruman. Command us." "I welcome you, O Nazgul, for we have work to do." A cold shadow swept over Isengard, spreading far and wide, blowing through every window and every door, casting a darkness around the hearts of the living. A Nazgul had arrived in Isengard. Do excuse me for this reading. I coughed and I clung through this one, and yonder, I really don't know what this means. I need to work on my English vocabulary. If you don't know, I'm not an English-speaking guy regularly. English is just my second language. But please explain. I could just Google it and see what it means. But yeah. A Nazgul has joined. I'm super duper happy. Let's take a look and see which one of the Nazgûl that actually joined. Let's get these guys into Calenardhon though. First of all, we're getting the Uruk breeding ground here, which is really quite great. And after that, let's take a look what we need to get in order to get the next tier. Slave quarters and leather worker. Slave quarters, we have the governor's quarters. I think we need a hunting hut in order to get the leather worker. Hunting hut, yes, let's queue up the hunting hut here as well after this is done. Faction announcements, let's take a look. Gan Altan is the one that has joined us. I am super duper happy about that. Really happy. Hornburg, these guys, we're gonna send them over. Send them over to Calenardhon as well. Get more reinforcements over there quickly. 8 turns until this one is done, and then the Ents are about to just strike us, and that is scary. Oh, here it is. Gan Altan the Honored. I'm not gonna read through this. This is too long a text, but I'm gonna let you read through. If you want to. There we go. I think these have been written by Gallo. I'm not sure that all of these Nazgûl stories have been, but some of them have been written by Gallo. There we go. Gan Altan the Honored has joined us, and he comes equipped with the Nazgûl. Oh my god, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. But we get these can actually be free upkeep. That's interesting. That's really interesting. How on earth? Why are these free upkeep units? Let's get him into Isengard. He is free upkeep now. Let's retrain him, because we can do that. He can be upgraded in terms of his armor. We're going to do that. Let's recruit the Berserkers, Orkman Spearguard, the Orkman Baneguard, anything more we want to get. Anything that we can get soon. Nothing important. Let's get some Reavers. Let's get some Reavers here. Armor piercing stuff is always good to have. We are constructing in every region, not Folburg. Let's get something here. Way station, Grog Huts, Ballista Maker. Let's get the Ballista Maker here. Onodrith, let's take a look. Rochberg. We should be able to upgrade this one quite soon. Tirith Anduin, Entwade, every other location we are constructing in. There's one turn. We're one turn away from a glorious battle against the Elves with Lurtz in the north. It's gonna be a tough battle, but we have a decent force. Ugluk is standing ready here to strike at Caras Caladon or Limhir. It remains to be seen where we go. Ideally, Lurtz's army is probably going to be pretty damn beaten up after this battle. Caras Caladon would be a nice place to take. And if we could take Limhir and Caras Caladon at the same time, I would be happy. I really do feel like we need another army here. These guys are done. Let's send them over to Isengard for a training as well. The Nazgul army is going to be pretty damn solid. Trolls, Orthanc guards, Bane guards, Berserkers, crossbows. It's going to be a glorious army for the Nazgul general here. Absolutely, it will be. Good. Let's end a turn and prepare for the battle with the Elves. It's going to be a pretty scary battle because they have a lot of forces, but we're going to do it nonetheless. Let's go in. Let's end a turn. They're probably going to attack me. Of course, I shouldn't forget about that now that I see the spies. As Nikos told me, I should get the spies back home and use them where they should be used. In the frontline regions, they are going for me. And it looks like they are going to attack me from two sides here. Okay, Captain Berangrim is coming with 1, 2, 3, 4 archers, 5 archers and 3 ballista units. That's quite scary. Gurthinen, a lot of melee troops. They don't have a general, that is a good thing, but they have a lot of archers. They have more ballistas. They probably have more cav than we have. We only have 1 cav unit. Limdur has a lot of melee forces in his army, which is great. I do like that. He also has a lot of ballistas. I don't like that at all. They can do a lot of damage. We need to try and get the cav to destroy the ballistas of the elves here. We're going to try and do that. Ideally, the first army, if we could rush it down with our forces, just take it down quickly and then prepare for the next army. I'm not sure yet. We shall see. But for now, let's go in and fight the Elves of Lothlorien. Let's see if we can use the terrain to our advantage here. Let's try and move up on the hill. As I've said, we want to try and just rush their first army because they're probably going to spawn behind us, the other army. It's going to cost us some lives when we rush for them. But we're going to do it nonetheless. We want to get rid of this army as quickly as possible. They have ballistas though, and we do not like that. We have quite a lot of ranged troops in our army, which is great. It is really quite great. Let's just gather these guys up into a group. Ballista, I think you might just stand on the side here for now. I don't like to use ballistas that much in open field battles. I'm just afraid of killing my own guys. Cavalry, you're going to be needed to destroy their ballistas. Let's start the battle. They're over there. Let's move in with the melee army for them. Archers, if you could stand somewhere around here on this little hill here, would be perfect. Start moving. Cavalry, I want to start moving with you as well. They spawn behind me, this army. Hopefully we can destroy their first army before that army arrives. I certainly hope so. You're gonna take a safe passage, trolls and lurts. We don't want to risk you getting killed here. We need you alive. Cav, move to the side. They're reforming their lines. I don't like that they have so many cavalry units. That makes it tougher for me to strike their ballista forces. If they're Cav, do not guard their ballista. We're gonna take that opportunity and strike their ballista forces. Melee forces, feel free to run. Run over there. Start fighting. Missile forces, start running. Cavalry, start trying to run. Hitherbin is guarding here on the flank. They're probably gonna rush for my cav, which is not nice at all. Let's try and get the melee front line up before they do that. Lorien archers being a little bit too aggressive here. Let's see if we can get the berserkers over here to shut them down, stop them from firing. That would be really great. They're trying to run away. Can we catch them here? They're really fast, these guys. A lot faster than my guys are. Come on, catch them. Try and charge. Oh, it's so close, it's so close. Can we catch them here? They're firing their flipping ballistas on my Orthanc sentries. Cavalry, I do believe we have an opening here. Let's start moving. The melee front, if they're firing at my sentries, that's a target they can absolutely fire on. The front line seems to be clashing here. It looks like they're trying to follow with their scouts. My guy, but these are not archers. That is not good. Try and fight these guys if you can. We're going to try and avoid these guys at all costs. You guys can move in now. Oh, we're gonna get caught here by these guys. Sadly, we are. Spears, try and move over towards the cav here. And Bane Guard, ideally, we want you to flank them because you're armor piercing. You're pretty strong in that regard. You need to try and get out of there. These cavalry guys are moving back. They're sending more cav over. There's too much cav here. Every unit of cav that they have, just ignore these guys. We need to shut those flipping ballistas down before it's too late. These guys are running away. Break these guys. Push forwards. Push the lines forwards. We have catched their archers here with our reavers. You're not doing anything. Get into combat. Get into melee. They have too much cav. It's so frustrating. Going for the ballista here. Stop them in their tracks. My spears have catched these guys here. That is really good. You guys can fire at the archers over there. It's a little bit laggy here. You're fighting the ballista. Just with them. Stop them from firing. These Uruks are fighting Lorien scouts. They have so many bloody cavalry units. What you want to fire on, just fire on the big blob here. We're sending in some sellswords here. You're not doing anything at the moment. These guys are broken. These guys seems to be... These Gurthinen should break soon as well. We're crushing them. Go for this unit now. Their other army is not even close. Just flank these guys. You're going for the archers there on the flank. You're not spears, but going for the Lorien scan. You haven't done anything in this battle, trolls or lurts. We don't want to risk your life unnecessarily here. You can try and go for these guys. Archers, save your ammunition for the next army. We can start taking the stronger position here, the hilly position. Stand over there. This army should be dead soon. They're still charging me, doing some work with their cav though. Which is painful for me. Where's the trolls? They're on their way. These guys should break in any second now. With the trolls' arrival. That's a little bit laggy in this battle. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Archers, focus these guys down, please. It makes me kind of scared that it's lagging. We have lost 15% of our army. We're still fighting these bloody ballista here. Sending in even more. Where's my Orthanc guard? He needs to be used here. He needs to be used. We're going in here. Enemy General Fallen, Captain Berangrim. This should quicken everything up a lot. Yeah, it seems to be doing that. They're breaking pretty quickly here. Cavalry, let's see if we can catch these March Wardens here. No. Stop firing and go to this hill again. Let's take a look. Just try and get into combat here with these guys. Cavalry, you're gonna charge them in the back, and hopefully this entire army should be broken after this. Try and catch these Lorien archers. Look at the elves, they're so fast. They're so fast. There we go, they're breaking as well. Go for the March Wardens, they're broken. I think we have broken their entire first army, not quite yet. Gurthinen, Lorien archers, Ballista, we haven't done anything with you. Let's move you up over here. On the hill somewhere. Stand over there. Fire at will as well on the upcoming army. These guys are not yet dead. Fire a volley on them, please. Please, let this be enough to destroy these guys. One volley should surely do the trick here. Come on. There we go. They're getting totally annihilated. Surely, yeah, they're broken. Good. Well done. Beautiful work. Move over here. Prepare. Ballista, I think everyone should be dead. Now they still have these archers here. Just go in for them and smash them. You're chasing someone you don't need to chase. You guys go in there and end them. Just stop these guys from fighting. Okay, surely their army should be completely destroyed now, the first army. It should be. I think so. But we don't get the message. These guys are broken. No, no, these guys are broken as well. Okay, well then the first army has to be dead, I guess. Get these guys to stand somewhere around here. You are moving back here as well. Get over there. Cavalry, you can stand over there, go back. Ballista is on their way. Let's just prepare. The cavalry needs to be ready because they have 3 units of ballistas in this army as well. And this army is led by a general. So it's going to be tougher to break this army. But this is a lot more melee heavy force than the previous one, which is to our advantage. The power of the elves lies in their bows, especially a nation such as Lothlorien. Lothlorien is not nearly as tough in melee as, for example, Imladris, the High Elves. Where's their general? He's a Gurthinen general, I think. Yes, he is. He's over there. Yeah, he's over there in that unit. The first Elven force has been utterly defeated. I'm really grateful for that. I think, yeah, it seems like it. These guys, I think, are broken as well. If they're not, they're going to be broken later. Ballista, let's take a look. Archers, you're just frontlining at the moment. Ballista, stand over there. Fire at will. They should be in range soon. I think my cav should be able to start moving out and harassing their ballista, because their ballista is not guarded that well here. They still have 1 cav on the side there, on their left flank. Even though my guys are quite tired, I do believe we need to start rushing them over there, because their armies are closing in. Let's run them over, even though it's gonna hurt my stamina on my units. You can move up a little bit better. Let's move somewhere like that. Perfect. These guys are in position soon, that is good. Can you reach? You can actually move forwards a tiny bit more. Let's fast forward. Where's my cav? They're on all the way on the flank here. Move a long way from their main army. Just keep on moving. Okay, it seems that we're getting closer and closer to actual fighting here. Let's just run into position and let's start fighting. Ballista, what do you want to fire on? Gurthinen, fire at their general. You are going for their guys over there. We don't have a solid defense against their cavalry. They're probably going to go straight for my ranged troops. Trolls, you can go over here if you want to. Where are you fighting? Oh, their Gurveleg are probably firing here against me. It has to be the Gurveleg, because something just did a lot of damage to my Orthanc guard. It has to be the Gurveleg being somewhere around this area. Yes, it was the flipping Gurveleg. They killed a lot of my guys there. I didn't pay attention to that deadly, deadly unit. You're getting charged by some Lorien scouts. Deal with them. Lorien Wardens getting through here. They're going for my ballista. Ignore them. Trolls, get over there. Lurts, you can protect the ballista as well. Cavalry, Liu will go for the ballista here. They're chasing us with some scouts, but we need to shut these guys down. Begin with this one. Fighting guys here. You're fighting these guys. Oh, this is close. This is too close to the trolls. We don't like that. We don't want to kill our own trolls with ballista shots here. Absolutely not. Where's the Gurveleg? It's over there. We need to shut those guys down. You're going to try and do that. We don't want to let these guys fire because they're pretty damn tough. The trolls are utterly destroying these guys, which is great. How is it going here? These guys have been shut down. Let's just charge in here and just shut these guys down as well. Stop them from doing anything. Let's take a look. Sentries. I think we have this in the bag. Pop the ability. I haven't done that in this battle either. Let's do that. Sending back some of their men. Gurveleg are now in melee. We do not need to focus on them anymore. These guys are still fighting. Please get rid of these guys if you can. Stop them. They're being a pain in my back here. You're getting catched by these scouts here. Fight them. You are not doing anything. Oh, you're glitched out. The main unit is in fighting. Okay, that's okay. They're fighting. They're just stuck. I was going for you. You're shutting these guys down. That's really good. This unit should be spent almost. Let's go for this unit now. Shut it down. Kill this last guy if you can. Flag carrier. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Finish the job. Finish the job here. He is taking a beating, this ballista dude. Come on. Come on. Surely you should be able to kill him. Come on.
Only half the enemy
Let's do it.
remains.
Throw. He's probably going to get himself killed. Okay. These guys are going straight for my crossbows and archers. You're firing, I don't know where. Where are the trolls? They're chasing, they don't need to do that. Ballista, stop firing. You don't need to. You are firing on close range. Trolls, you're going in melee. And lords are also going to go in melee against these guys. You're going back, Ballista. Just go away from there. Lords is about to see some action here. Give them a volley with the crossbows and archers. There we go. That should hurt. Yeah, that did hurt them quite a lot. You can fall back. You can fight something else. Those guys over there or something. Lords are going in. He's going to be supported by the Shoals here. Do not fire anymore, please. Stop that. We're gonna kill Lords. There we go. Keep destroying these ballista forces. Over this flank, we are destroying them quite firm. The general's still alive, but he's gonna die soon because I think, yeah, this is their general's unit. And he's fighting trolls and lords, so he's surely going to die soon. Cavalry, are you about done here now? 2 remaining. Just finish the job so that my cav can charge over here and just charge these guys in the back and break them, because this battle is over. We have done it. We have destroyed a large elven host. Not the most elite elven host, but it's still an elven host. And even the starting units of the elven hosts are insane. Usually, in terms of their stats. Their archers have a... you guys can actually stop firing. The starting units have a 6 missile attack. That's insane. It is. It's absolutely insane with a 6 missile attack on their basic early tier archer. So the elves are still elves. And elves are tough. Did he die? Okay, trolls, you can move out of there because you're just delaying everything. Oh, he died. The troll killed him. Well done. They should break now. Everyone should break. Yeah, I think so. The battle is over. We have won. 97%. We still have quite the healthy army. The archers haven't taken a big beating, and the melee have taken a big beating though. What do they still have on the field that is fighting? Something is still fighting here. I have no idea what it is. There we go. Well done. And the battle, clear victory. We lost 1,000 of our men, but we faced off against 2,900 elves. So, I mean, it's an okay victory. It's an okay victory. I could have played it a little bit better, but it's okay. Let's take a look at the kills. Dunforgil Riders, 213 kills. Huntmasters, the archers performed well here. But the Cav did the most work, but they killed the Ballista forces, and they're easy kills. The Berserkers did well, 185 kills in melee against the Elves. Well done. Hopefully we heal some of our units in this battle as well. Sellswords we heal a lot of, but who cares for the sellswords? Not me. I can guarantee you that. Let's claim Aglarond. Aglarond. Finally. It's taking a long time for us to claim this one, but let's go in and take it. Magnificent victory. Let's exterminate him. Aglarond is ours. We're gonna sack it as well. Well done. Another region in our possession. Finally, we are doing some conquest. We haven't done that in a while, so I'm happy about that. And if you look at the army, Lurd's army is still quite intact. We could move to another area and take another settlement with him if we wanted to. He has enough forces to do that. We could try and strike Aglarond, Calenardhon and Limhir at the same time. That is probably the best thing we could do, because then we're not going to trigger their last stand army. I don't know yet where Ugluk is going to march. We're going to wait for the Nazgul army to be ready. Let's retrain these lads. Richest faction. We are now the richest faction in the game. Edoras, leatherworker, over here. Isengard Urkpit, definitely. Ornorith, slave quarters, Isengard Urkpit. Yes. Tirthanduin, Uruk breeding ground. Let's go for that. There. Calenard, Uruk breeding ground. We'll go for the hunting hut. We can get these guys. Let's retrain everything that we can retrain here. Get the Reavers as well. And get the javelins. And even these guys. Let's try and just get as many troops as we can here. And let's take a look. We repaired the castle as well. Nazgûl has been retrained. That is good. These guys are now allied. That's interesting. We are number 1 in financial. 3, 3, 3 and 4. Overall 3. Probably Mordor has gained a spot over us, maybe. That could be the case. Okay. How much armor do you have now? Oh, 26. And how much do they have regularly? Not 26. This is because we're going to get them here. And they're already upgraded. We're going to take a look. I think they had like... Did they have 23 before? I think so. I do think so. This Nazgûl army is going to be deadly. It's going to be really deadly. Let's take it. We could probably move out with this army already, because we have these guys here. We are going to move out with these guys. These guys are going to be bait in the army. Let's make it proper, this army. Trolls going second. Orthanc Guard are going in after. And then we're going to send in the Berserkers. These guys haven't been retrained though. We still haven't retrained everything here. We need to do that. The retrained Berserkers are going in. And then we're gonna send in the Spears that has been retrained. And then the Bane Guard are going in. The ones that has been retrained. And then we're gonna send in the Crossbows. And then the archers here. The pikes can actually join in. These guys are all going to join. And these lowly orc fighters are going to join and be bait. You're going back in to be retrained. We still need somewhat of a force inside of Isengard. We're getting another force ready. But we need a force here when the Ents attack. So this force will have to do. It's a pretty solid force. And we should definitely queue up the Catapult and Ballista here in Hornburg. Geraltan, you're going to move towards the Elven front line here. Get some towers here. You can stay inside. They hate us at the moment. Go for the Shrine of Melkor here. Garrison quarters we're going to keep for the public order. This one we're going to destroy. Bladesmith's Guild we are going to destroy. Practice range will be destroyed. Everything else we can use. Ugluk, give me a watchtower here. And ideally a watchtower here if you can. And then you can move back to this position. We're gonna wait until the Nazgul arrives in the north. And we're going to strike all of these 3 Elven regions at the same time. With Ugluk, Ganaltan and Lurtz. It's probably gonna be pretty damn nice to see what's gonna happen. Over here, can we get anything militarily here? We're going for the slave quarters there. You're moving over towards Calenardhon. Let's take a look. Where's my spies? Let's take a look. Agents. Karasant. Let's move you all the way back over here to this area. Dol Guldur area, please. Western Dominion, you're the one we just talked to? Yes, it was, I think. Yep. You're over there. You're over there, and you are over there. The spies are quite close. You're over there. You can stand here. Stand on this position here. And we had another spy over here. I wonder where we should move this spy. Maybe to this position here. I think would be great. Good. Good. We're doing everything we can. We're moving forward with our armies. You are not free upkeep, but you are... Yeah, as soon as we have upgraded you, you're going into the fort. We're going to save some extra cash. Not that we need to, because we have a lot of money in the bank. And I have to say that Calenardhon is looking far more safe now. Can we even get a sneaky little watchtower here? Objective complete. There we go. We now have a little bit more vision. Beregond is guarding inside with his Citadel Guard. Even some Gondor defenders. It's a tough army inside there. 50. Yeah, they're gonna rebel against me for 1 turn, which is sad. Let's try and actually get every unit out of here, because otherwise they are going to probably hurt my own garrison here. So let's get the guys out for 1 turn. Then we're gonna move back in once the rebellion is over. You're on your way. That's good. I think we're doing well here. I think we're doing everything we can. Still not quite upgradable, but soon Rockburg is going to be upgradable. Okay. Let's end the turn. Is there anything more we can recruit? Anything more elite-ish that we can recruit? Ideally, I really want to spend my cash on elite troops now, or the better troops. I feel like it's a waste of money to recruit these guys, but maybe we should recruit some guys at Rockburg just to fill up the ranks over here. They could act as a garrison duty in these newly conquered territories when we take them. I guess could be a thing they could do. Let's end a turn. We're gonna have a rebellion in Calenardhon for 1 turn. We're just gonna have to suck it up, unfortunately. But the general will be inside in the next turn, and things should be well, hopefully. I would be really sad if it was a civil revolt straight away, but that shouldn't happen. You shouldn't get a civil revolt the first end turn. You should always have 1 extra turn on you to go forwards. Gondor, are you going to sneak in here and besiege? No, you didn't. That's good news. That's really good news. We do not want that to happen. Let's take a look. Nothing happened. Shagthak, we need you. Brawler's Pit, accept that. Rioting Calenardhon, we know, but we're moving inside. Oh, look at this army. Oh my lord, Gondor just never stops, do they? Go back inside, protect Calenardhon at all costs. Repair these buildings. They're now kind of happy here again. Retrain what can be retrained. We're getting more troops for the upcoming siege. These guys are not quite going to be able to reach, so they can go into the fort for a turn. 2 more units are going to be spawned. in this place, and I think this army is going to attack me. I'm pretty sure they will. But we have filled the ranks up a bit, so I'm pleased with that at least. Chieftain's Hall over at Hornburg. Queue up the Uruk-hai crossbowmen. Uruk-hai crossbows. Go for the blacksmith here. Leather worker at Guinea. We're going for the slave quarters. Just take that away. Recruitment report. A lot of new troops. Aldburg slave quarters. Over here. Isengard Uruk pits. Definitely. Go for that here. And wait, leather worker. We're going for the slave quarters there. Okay, good. How is it going at Isengard? Things are being retrained and things are looking great. Wonderful news. You are done. Go to Isengard. Get your butts retrained there. Get ready for fighting. Any other place where we have some extra troops? Some of the more elite troops? Doesn't look like it. No. The Nazgûl is on his way. Let's wait for his arrival. We're going there. Put a watchtower. The Nazgûl is probably going to be the one attacking Calenardhon, I think. Even though he has the smallest army, he has the best army, I think. Ugluk doesn't have the best army, but he has a lot of troops. Maybe he is more suited to go for Calenardhon. Lurtz is definitely gonna go for just Aglarond. It's their least garrisoned location. Spire standing over there. You're going down here. I'm also looking forward to trying taking Dol Guldur, because when we take Dol Guldur, we can get another location where we can get the trolls, and that is always positive. It's really positive. 15 turns until we can get the NAZGûL. Where did this guy spawn? Over here? Okay, I wonder if this guy should actually be the governor of Isengard so that Saruman could move out. But no, I think we should first of all retrain him. We cannot do that. I'm not sure why. He should be retrainable. We're not going to use him in combat though, so he could move out straight away. I think he's going to try and be the governor at Aglarond to keep the peace there, and so that Lurtz can move out. Yeah, we're going to send him over there. You're probably a better governor though. I think we're gonna do this. You're going over to Tirith Anduin, and then this guy is moving to Aglarond when this guy has arrived. That's a far greater plan, I think. Good. Good. You guys are free upkeep. The Gondor is surely with this army. I'm expecting an attack. They have a lot of decent troops. One spy over here is something I would like to have as well. Alberg, you can give me a spy. Give me another spy. I want to have a spy here, in this area here, to see Gondor's movements before. You're actually almost there, but you can spy on this area here. Spy down here and see how it goes. We're turn 70, by the way. And I actually am going to end the episode here, but before we do that, I'm going to toggle the Fog of War for you, because remember, I said in the previous episode that at turn 70, we were about to toggle the Fog of War. Let's take a look at the map. We are a dominant power here in the middle. There's no doubt about that. What is this? I don't like this at all. Gondor, what are you trying to do here? The war between Gondor and Mordor looks like maybe Celebrind is about to fall. Gondor has a full stacked army there. They're putting pressure on Mordor here, Gondor. Nice to see, and they're putting pressure on me as well. Hopefully Gondor could take Celebrind. That would be fun, if they could take that. Things are looking pretty funky here. And over here, I think Harad is going to crumble, because they're facing Khand and Dol Amroth at the same time. But then again, the Ardenaim are putting pressure on Dol Amroth. So it's a 2 versus 2 down here. And, I mean, Khand might just put some pressure on Mordor here, on their right flank. They could do that. Gothmog is still in the faction of Mordor, of course. but the Nazguls are no more here, and that should really aid Gondor a lot in this fight. Rune is stomping the Dorwinion here in the east, though. They are. Dorwinion should fall soon. Shouldn't take too long. Remains to be seen if Rune can handle Dale and the Dwarves of Erebor at the same time, though. Thranduil is doing rather okay. They haven't taken Enethau. That is unexpected. The Snow Orcs are just looking like they always do. The Kingdom of Arnor have survived quite well. They have Fenas Druinin, Tirthuin, Kaluniak, Ostsul, Deadman's Dyke, Athilin, Barketta, Anuminas. They're looking decent. Bree, just being Bree, doing nothing. Ered Luin, just, of course, they chose to side with the good peoples. And that is surely going to tip the balance in the north, I would think. And they have Busra Doom as well. That is interesting. Maybe they will fight Ened Wythe. I would like if they did. Because remember, Ened Wythe have chosen to side with the good peoples here. And hopefully Dundon is going to win here. I'm hoping that. The goblins keeping to their territories. Anduin Vale not doing too well. They lost Roscobel because of my ring-taking actions over there earlier. Gondor is looking great though. It's turn 70 and they're still putting pressure on Mordor. I think they're maybe winning there. Without our intervening here at Calenardhon, they would probably win here. And they don't have a Nazguls anymore either, so looking good for Gondor. And it's interesting to follow the events here in the south as well. I do hope that you have enjoyed this episode. In the next episode, we're going to have, probably, if we get there in time, we're probably going to have 3 major attacks on these 3 Elven territories. I'm looking forward to it. I hope that you do as well. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to you all.